Hello and welcome to this course on Java Application Performance. My name is Matt Greencroft and I'm going to be your instructor on this course. In this course we're going to consider how to improve the performance of applications running on the Java virtual machine, or maybe to avoid mistakes that can lead to poor performance in the first place. By performance, I really mean two things: how to ensure your applications run robustly and reliably within the constraints of available memory and at an optimal speed of response. We're going to consider two different aspects of how to assess and improve application performance. Choices that we can make when we are writing our code, that's design time aspects to performance, and ways to tune the Java virtual machine or runtime aspects. Another way of saying this is that Java is really two different things. There's Java the programming language and there's Java the virtual machine, the execution environment. And this course will look at opportunities to improve performance both in the programming language and in the execution environment. I'd estimate that around 80% of this course is about the execution environment. About 20% will cover the Java programming language. So if you're a programmer using a different JVM language, such as Scala, Groovy, Kotlin or Clojure, then this course will still be very relevant and helpful for you. Now you might be taking this course because you have a poorly performing application, maybe one that's running out of memory or is becoming unresponsive. Or you might be taking it because you just want to learn how to avoid having an application suffer these kinds of problems. Whichever this is, we'll hopefully be covering a wide range of potential issues and possible strategies to deal with them in this course. But one thing I do want to point out is that this course is about programming and the Java virtual machine, and only these two topics. What I mean by this is that if the root of your problem is actually elsewhere, maybe a database that can't cope with the number of active connections, or a third-party web service that is slow to respond or often unavailable, well, you're not going to find the solutions here. If the cause of your problems are issues outside of your control as a Java developer, the solution is often to get the owner of the other system to fix the problem, or to determine how the database can be scaled up. Now, even in these cases, there are techniques you can use, such as caching database connections or using asynchronous method calls to external systems, but I'll not be covering these within this course. I want to focus on what is within our control, as there's a lot to cover with that alone. Before we go any further, let's just talk about Java versions. This course has been written to cover Java versions 8 and 11. Where there are differences between the two, I'll be explaining what the differences are. Some of the time I'll touch on earlier Java versions too. Now, by the time you come to do this course, there may well be later versions of Java available. In fact, at the time of recording, Java 12 is just about to be released. However, Java 11 has long-term support, and the next version of Java that will have long-term support is going to be Java 17. Because of this, few people will be using Java versions 12 through to 16 in production environments. Doing so would be very risky for obvious reasons. So I plan to update this course as we get closer to Java 17's release, but I'm assuming that most people will, for now, be sticking to Java 11 for their production systems. I've covered Java 8 in this course as well, however, because I'm aware that there are a number of systems that can't easily be upgraded to Java 9 or above, and I don't want you to be left out if that's the case for you.